When I tell y'all fire.
Only 150 pounds. This for my skinny fellas, man. There's a reason why we eat wings before we come here. We chillin' like a villain. Back with another mother loving video. As y'all can see, we active with it, dropping, trying to get them through, man. Trying, just trying to get that inspiration, that motivation through the fitness, through the workout. You know what I'm saying? Power building and bodybuilding. Because I be low-key mixing it in. Like, working out is working out at the end of the day, but I be mixing in a little bit of strength. Like right now, my phase is like strength training, powerlifting more. We just loading up right now, getting stronger. On some low-key, post more shorts. But anyways, powerlifting. What is powerlifting? You already know. If you ever need a question, ever got a question, ChatGPT, YouTube shorts. I be telling people YouTube shorts, bro. Like that's how you get right, bro. But anyways, powerlifting. 3 main lifts in powerlifting: squat, bench, and deadlift. The training style in powerlifting is very high weight, low reps. Long rest between sets, focus on strength and technique. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Arnell here at Warcat Strength, and I'm here to talk to my non-powerlifters, my people that are kind of thinking about powerlifting, interested in powerlifting. Maybe you heard something about it. Maybe I can sway you into the sport of powerlifting. All right. So if you heard about any stereotypes, or maybe you have this image of powerlifters in your mind, you might be thinking of these big, large, bald, bearded, suited up freaks that are lifting hundreds of thousands of pounds.
I mean, they are freaks. They're strong, bro. Like, dummy strong.
On a platform, and that's your vision of a powerlifter. And even though there are those kind of lifters in the federations today, it's not predominantly that anymore, right? So let's talk about it. So powerlifting. It is a strength sport. It could be considered kind of the gateway into strength sports. It's a sport that's involving the squat, bench, and the deadlift. And even though that might sound kind of boring, like, it's just, squat, bench, deadlift, what's so special about that? I mean, you're being judged on the quality of those lifts. So that might be the depth of your squat, the control of your bench, and
see, this is what I've been doing lately, like controlling the bench, depth of the squat. I've been, and my deadlift, like I've been working on my deadlift, but yeah, like if I was to go into anything, it would be powerlifting, because like bodybuilding, I don't know. I feel like I could build strength faster than I could build like, the bodybuilder, bro. I feel like they just be on, I don't even want to say it. I ain't even trying to do it, but you gotta go above and beyond in the bodybuilding, I feel like. So powerlifting would be my best area.
And your grip strength of the deadlift, just to name a few kind of things you're judged on. So you might also be thinking like, why? Like, what's the big hurrah about these three lifts? Because I don't know, you could do that at any time. Like, what's the point of this? And I think that powerlifting has a lot to offer besides just getting good at these 3 lifts. What I think is great about powerlifting is that it's easy to quantify your progress. You can see the weights that you're moving increase day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, decade to decade, century to century, all that kind of good stuff, right? So in the fitness community today, and even though it's not a bad thing, there's a big emphasis on your physical appearance and how you look, and so sometimes that can be hard to gauge, so it's easier to see your weights on your barbell.
Let's see, I guess in the power the powerlifting. They don't care. They don't care how they look. I think there's more like, these dudes be more like, they ain't got no abs. They don't have none of that. They probably do, but they obviously do. But I'm saying, like, they don't care about them like a bodybuilder care about the abs.
Moving up then to finish a bro workout and then going back home and thinking, shit, do I look less ugly today? So
Basically, bench, squat, deadlift, strong man competition, powerlifting, or strong woman, whatever, however you want to explain it. The goal in bodybuilding is to build the best looking physique, you know. The training style is moderate weight, high reps, 8 to 15 usually, more exercises per muscle, and focus on muscle growth and the pump. Basically, bodybuilding is the appearance. I used to do a lot of that when I first got into exercising. That's what I did a lot. It was like a lot of bodybuilding. But then I was like, dang, I'm weak. So I was like, let me strength train. I like strength training. It's pretty cool. I like bodybuilding too. Bodybuilding dope. Which I do be bodybuilding too. Like, you know, I be trying to, but it's like I be doing a mix of both. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what most normal people do. I'm not a professional, you know what I'm saying? I just like working out.
Today we're talking about bodybuilding. Now, the vast majority of people who are into bodybuilding just like the idea of getting jacked rather than trying to actually compete, which is a much better objective because you probably won't ever accomplish either. One of the most common reasons guys get into bodybuilding is because they want to get girls, and while you get over that phase quickly, a big reason for this is because
That's crazy.
being a fan of actual competitive bodybuilding, there are always a plethora of non-bodybuilding fans who say things to me like, so you enjoy watching nearly naked muscly guys lathered up in spray tan flex next to each other? Yes. Thing is, if you find yourself spending a questionable amount of time judging the physiques of jack dudes in microthongs, you might say to yourself, wait, I thought I was straight, but maybe I am sexually confused.
All right, bro. What are you doing? Just explain what bodybuilding is, bro. Come on, bro. Hold up. What you got going on, bro? You know what? Let's listen to it.
If this happens, just spend the $10 for Vladislav Galigan's OnlyFans and you'll immediately realize, nope, now that I'm aware of what actual sexual confusion is, I can say in hindsight I definitely wasn't experiencing it before. It's important to know that if you are considering taking steroids or testosterone, it doesn't just enhance your ability to build muscle, it comes with a lot of side effects. These are often considered bad by regular people when they are clearly just small and jealous. These include your muscles growing faster than your tendons and ligaments, resulting in debilitating injury. This is also...
See, and that's why I don't want to get into all that crazy stuff. Because that, you know, that's he for real. He playing, but he for real. Like, you go essentially to win and to be, you can go into like an all natural. I go into like an all natural. But like even then it's like, okay, y'all gonna be cheating in there? So you're like, you never know. I'd rather just sit back, relax. I'd be a judge.
Also known in bodybuilding as suffering from success. Going bald. This is obviously not a problem because you're balding already. Testicular atrophy. Now, when anyone thinks of testicles, they all think the same thing. Guaranteed crit. Finally, this is the opportunity to eliminate that weak spot. Plus, girls will think your dick is bigger because your balls will appear further away. Heightened tendency for aggravation. Would you rather get in one fight and lose it, or get in 10 fights and win them? Exactly. Suppressed fluid intelligence. You literally won't be able to tell. If anyone calls you stupid, just fight them. Most people don't consider bodybuilding an extreme sport, but when you bring up skydiving, rock climbing, or heli skiing, most people ask, why do they do it if it's so risky? And the athletes always say something like, I love it so much I'd die for my sport. In contrast, in contest bodybuilding, dying is the sport. It's worth it though, because if you're 265 pounds, severely dehydrated, and have 3% body fat, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, in this case it is total organ failure, but
See, like, that's impossible. It's not impossible. It's impossible, like. Like, what? How you get this big? I just don't care that much. But I do like working out.
That's a small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. For now, get that trophy, go to a sushi buffet, gain 50 pounds in a work week, and then live to die another day.
Powerlifting. It's more low reps, high weight, bodybuilding, high reps, low weight, trying to get your, your muscles right. The powerlifting is really the bench, bench, squat, deadlift. Y'all hold it down. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that. Baby video next. We go learn together, man. Y'all boys have a nice day. Peace.